Well, hello. This is Brett from Video Freak Systems, and giving you guys a quick review of Violent Night, starring David Harbour as Santa Claus. Just got done with it, took a little break, decided to come out and shovel the drive, think about it. Gotta say, I'm a pretty big fan of this fucking movie, dude. His, David Harbour's humor, being Santa Claus, Jesus, is pretty spot on. I mean, you care for him, you root for him, you worry about him. It's kind of a weird choice, but it totally works. And also, John Leguizamo as the baddie in the movie is pretty awesome. Because the whole premise is a little absurd and silly. But the best part about it is the movie's aware of it, and it really builds upon that, and it acknowledges it, and it winks at you, and it makes you laugh. A little bit of tears at the end. It really brings some Christmas magic. But I gotta say, Beverly D'Angelo looking awesome. Because the premise, let me get back to that real quick. The premise is a family gets kidnapped on Christmas Eve, and they're held ransom, and then Santa happens to be at their... Hold on. Santa happens to be delivering presents at the time that the terrorists take over, and he ends up having to take them out. And it's such a funny premise, but it totally works. It's silly. I love the gags with Santa like not wanting to hurt anybody and then hurting them in the worst ways possible. And then one of my favorite weapons in the movie is since they decide to use Christmas decorations and Christmas themes for everything, I have to say that I loved the candy cane sucked on until it's turned into like a sharp edge used as a weapon. That was fantastic. Santa in his sledge. And I have to say, I also didn't watch any trailers for this movie beforehand. I went in completely fresh. And I'm really kind of glad I did, because I kind of got the vibe it was like a horror movie. Or maybe I was just taking it the wrong way. With some of the promotional art and posters and stuff, but if anything, it's just a really cheesy 90s action flick. It's basically Die Hard and Home Alone. I mean, I did see that some people were saying that, but it's totally true, and it's okay because it doesn't call back too much. It just looks and kind of gives you that nostalgic feeling of, oh, it kind of mirrors this scene, or you know, it has this same feel or tone. So, no, it's fantastic. Completely recommend. I think my family and I are going to turn this into an annual thing. It's going to be part of our a list that the wife and I watch at night. But no, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Fucking fantastic. It was awesome. Highly recommend it. Okay, Saham, back to you.
Hello, everybody. So I have no voice left in me. I'm Saham from VFS. I lost my voice today because I was at a protest rally to support the Iranian freedom warriors. And I'm here in Santa Clarita. Let me show you this weather. No? Sunset time, golden hours, 68 degrees. It's super cold for Los Angeles. Everybody is wearing thick jackets, double layered jackets. It's horrific in Los Angeles. I don't know how it is in the Midwest. Probably just, you know, some sunny day, another sunny day in Midwest. Anyway, I'm here to review Glass Onion, a Knives Out mystery and a story. A spin-off movie of Knives Out by Rian Johnson, a very intelligent, talented filmmaker and screenwriter. This movie is full of stars. I personally hadn't watched any trailers. I didn't know anything about the plots, so I'm trying to actually do the same thing for you guys, just keep you out of any spoilers. Excuse me. But the point is, I mean, if you like the first one, I think you'll dig this one as well. We follow basically, it's a continuation of Daniel Craig's storyline. It's not about the first movie, just spin-off of a character. A new case very relatable to current events and past 2 days, current political events, social lives, a lot of these subplots that are happening at the same time with the murder mystery, whodunit, a great entertaining whodunit. In my opinion, the first one had a little bit of a better pace, in my opinion. But then again, the last hour of this one is extremely, in my opinion, entertaining, and it's beautifully also shot. It's kind of unfair that it only got a cinematic release only for 1 week, in my opinion. I hope Netflix now, maybe for the sequel, give Rian Johnson a better, release time or timeline or time range, or however you want to say it. 1 week, I don't think it's fair, especially if he's going to shoot it again like this. In my opinion, it deserves maybe even an IMAX release. Who knows? Oh man, this is a great view. I'm going to show you around. So, in my opinion, I highly recommend to watch it. I give it 8 out of 10. 10 for me is my favorite movie of all time. Maybe I should give it an 8.5 because like I said, it's worth, in my opinion, it was worth to see in the theaters. I didn't get a chance. I missed it, sadly. So that's why maybe I have to give it, because when I give it a movie a 9 out of 10, it means it deserves to be seen in theaters for sure. But like I said, the last hour was very entertaining. It dragged a little bit, especially for the build-up. But in my opinion, at the end, it paid off. Especially towards the end, I wasn't sure about the very, very far end. Like maybe you could say the third act, maybe the last part of the third act. And then I was like, then I compared what's happening in Iran, to be honest, or to some Iranians. It genuinely, sometimes some people need a huge event happening, a huge incident, or someone take a huge action in order, impact somebody else, to make it a bigger impact, so move other people to be motivated to do the right thing. So I think now that I digest that story, or that part, that very far end of the movie, it sits well or better for me than it did last night. So I think I can understand it, but I can see some people be disappointed by the last. Maybe not completely disappointed, but would expect a higher. But to me, it makes sense, because like I said, I've seen it from my people around me, and it makes sense. Now I think about it, it makes sense. The performances are amazing. There are some amazing cameos. I had no idea. Like I said, it's full of stars. Beautiful looking movie. It's a perfect Christmas movie, in my opinion. So give it a shot. Watch it with your family. Have fun. And back to you, Brett.
I can't stand this anymore. It's -11. Fuck this. I'm done.